Oh, wow, that's weird. You are live. Okay, we're live in the group.
Hi guys.
And it looks like we're live everywhere. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to find everybody. Oh, gosh, we popped
There
up
we are.
immediately. Look how cute. Whoa. I want to make us big. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Beverly and Phyllis and Jane and two others that I can't see your name. So, hopefully, okay, good. So, Facebook user, you didn't give StreamYard permission, so we don't know who you are.
Whew. We still love you though.
We still love you. Yeah,
We just don't know
because
your
what do
name.
all these platforms
Actually,
know?
I can
We just
see
don't
him
know who
over
you
on
are.
the phone.
Oh, you okay? So I'm probably seeing this too on the phone then too. So I rebranded Wednesdays as Giggles and Weaves with Sara and Jewels because let's just face it,
It's true. It's
it's
true.
true, and I feel like Wednesdays are just kind of the middle of the week where we get a chance to come together and laugh and talk about the projects and what's going on. And I thought for a hot minute maybe I'd try to be more serious, but it didn't work. Didn't. My cushion is
I don't really have a
uneven.
serious mode.
Yeah. Am I still delayed?
Giggly is kind of my default. Yeah.
It's only a couple seconds because I just said that. Are How's the delay with everybody watching? Well, it's really funny too because there's more people watching on the laptop and then showing up on the screen here. So, oh well. I will go slow. Are you okay today?
Oh.
How you doing? Talk for a second. I have to get a tissue.
Hi everybody. So I'm actually good. I did a Michael's virtual class earlier today. We made little lyre bird's nest pendants. They were super cute. It was a really easy, quick project. And that's been about the extent of my day so far.
It's freezing.
Jody says hardly a delay for her. That's good. It's weird because Jules and I have a delay between each other. So like for me, her mouth moves and then I hear her voice. So
Oh, so somebody says you're echoing, but I don't hear it.
am I? I'm afraid to take my earphones out. I'm afraid it'll mess everything up.
You have a bit of an echo, is what they're saying. I can't help but think it's those things. I wonder if you need to get. Do you have a pair like this that make you hostage to your?
Yeah.
It's funny
Okay, let me
how
look.
technology advances, but then all these platforms seem to have issues. Oh, now I'm echoing, but I think it's you. Judith, you're. What time is it there?
Can you guys hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh
I have to be doing something. I don't know. Ow. Is that. We have the most patient community. Sarah is still echoing.
My plugs don't go together.
Oh, oh.
So can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Okay. Do I have an echo of any kind? No?
It seems I'm not hearing it.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to go without because
Okay.
the delay is gone now, so.
Oh, of course.
All right.
That makes complete sense. Not. Oh my God. Seriously.
Not at
Oh, my lands. So I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, shoot. Did I put that in here? I might have put that in here. Oh, man. How come I didn't put that in here? All right, hold on. Don't go anywhere.
So what are you guys doing today? How's everybody else's afternoon? No echo is a good thing.
Okay. So I am putting this up. So this is, wait, hold on. Let me edit that real quick.
Just accidentally flashed her
Not
phone number.
No, yeah, right. Oh my God, that would be so funny. Okay, now we're good. So if you have not joined this yet, this is the new number for the Jewel Loom community. And it's been really fun so far. And what's really cool is that if you're in the monthly subscription program, it's a way to, I feel like my camera's looking at me weird. It's a way to keep in touch, like when new videos are posted and things like that. And so the great thing is that I'm able to create all these different segments within the community. So like the general Jewel Loom group peeps, and then we've got the March subscribers in a community, and it's been fun. So for the most part, I'm texting out encouragement and things like that, and people love it. So it doesn't cost you anything. I'm covering the costs, and basically it just is, it just reflects back to like whatever texting plan you have. So if you have an unlimited texting plan, then you don't have to worry about it. I don't think that it serves Canada currently. I don't think it serves any of the other countries quite yet. And I'm not spamming you because I hate that. But I don't know. Whoever, if you've been getting the texts, let us know what you think. And comments. Let me go back to comments. Enjoying your texts. Awesome. And oh, what's that all about? Do you see that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Eve, you've not received any text? That's weird. Let me see if you're on here.
Oh, sorry guys.
Eve, I don't see you on here. Did you text that number? Okay, I have to take care of something. Okay, so there was somebody naughty. How did they get in here?
I don't know, but you know what? The rest of us can't see whoever that was.
You can't.
Nope.
Ah.
It doesn't show up on my phone, and it doesn't show up on the laptop either. So whoever it is, you're the only one who's able to see it.
Lucky me. Of course, I get the perverted stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh, Beverly saw it.
She did. How is everybody else seeing it? Because I'm not seeing it. Not that I needed to, but I didn't see it.
Which means, and Sarah saw it. Okay, I saw it. So now I have to go see if that person is in the group. I blocked that, whatever that was.
I always miss the
Interesting, strange things.
I get it all.
You
I just-
do, actually. You really
I
do.
do. It's been quite the week.
It has. It has.
It definitely has. Somebody just sent me a funny on my Instagram too, and unknowingly of things, and it was really, it had a bad cuss word in it, but I was like, it's all right. But not to me, and she doesn't know how to spell sex. Yeah, everybody saw it. Yeah.
I didn't see.
Sorry. I'll take a
I'm gonna
screenshot
need a
next time.
screenshot of that.
Stat! Team Jewel, Loom, where are you? Oh my gosh. So anyway, it was really funny. I was looking back at when the group started, and I actually opened it up on December 19th, I believe it was, of 2016. And I was scrolling through the media, and I don't know if you've ever done that, but if you go to the group and there's that bar, if you click on media, it's just every image that everybody has ever posted in the group, and it's like amazing. It's like this beautiful gallery of just project after project and everybody's yumminess, and wow, it's just so cool to see how many different things people. Whoa, what happened?
Sorry. Had a little collapse. We're good.
Sometimes, it's a good thing you're not in California because you have all those shelves.
We
Fall
do
on
have,
you.
We do have earthquakes now and then.
Do you?
Yep. Every once in a while we get a rumble.
We get ones that you don't feel, but every once in a while we get them that do. Yeah, we're right on a fault line, so surprisingly,
Okay.
we haven't had any major
Yeah.
ones, knock on wood. But
Yeah. We have fault lines everywhere. We haven't had an earthquake, I think, in 2 years. I'm sure every California person is cursing me right now for saying that.
Probably.
Like, don't jinx us. Somebody's asking, wait, what? Where? Yeah. So anyway, so as I was looking through all the images, I was really like just, filling up inside because it was so cool to watch all the progress, So I think for the first bit of the group, a couple, when I first started it, I think it was just one of those like, oh, you're supposed to have a group. And then it just kind of evolved, and I really would have to say that, over the last 2 years, and then definitely over the last year, with you coming on and helping me, Sarah, it's been such a godsend. I just adore you and respect you so much. I really do.
Feeling is definitely mutual.
And I feel like we really do so much. And if you ask for something, I feel like it's always a yes. Like, if you need a tutorial on something, if you want to know how to do something, I feel like we've done that. I feel like we do that. And, my thing with the group was that at that time, I had the original Jewel Loom. Was the baby out in 2016? Yeah, I think it had just come. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. But regardless, like I have said a bazillion times, there's well over 100,000 Jewel Looms out there somewhere. And I just really felt like there needed to be a place where people could come specifically into the Jewel Loom community and have a focus on how to use the Jewel Loom products. And when you're trying to service or serve service, I'm thinking about the sex comment. That's probably not the right word. When you're trying to serve a community of people that have all the different ranges of experience, I don't know, I feel like we've done a really good job at that. You know, some people, a lot of people have just bought their jewel looms and they don't even know how to put the metal rod in. And so, you know, I feel like that cannot be demonstrated enough. That's super important. And 9 times out of 10, I feel like we're always talking about the tension of the warps, which if you don't have good warp, then you don't have good weft. So we can't teach that enough, which I feel like we do, right? And so I guess the point of all of this is that I just want to let you all know, the community, that when you do feel like you need something specific, please still reach out and ask. Tag myself, tag Sarah. Christian's even trying to peek in. She's like holding down 2 jobs though, but God bless her. You know, she's peeking in, and we love her and support her. And in fact, oh my gosh, yeah, duh. So she's going to be coming on at 4:30 our California time. So we're going to come back. You're super busy, so you can't come back, but you're going to try to peek in. So at 4:30 today, Christian Ross is going to join me so that we can specifically talk about the pattern she designed. Because I was like, I want to use 6mm squares, but you've got 18 across, and that's not going to work on the original jewel loom. And she was like, well, divide it by 2 and then go by 4 and equals 1. I'm like, yeah, are you available? Can you come do that math later on? Because that's not mama. And so, yeah. So Christian's going to come on. She's going to talk about that goddess pattern, which if you're having a hard time downloading, I got to tell you, so Safari doesn't like anything if it's not Apple. Let's just be real. Safari does not like anything. Okay. So if you go over to Chrome, over to Google, obviously then, you know, what isn't always so fabulous about that is that, you know, they follow you. But if you have a phone, you are being followed. So just might as well get over it, or just go to, what's the phone called? A burner phone, and move to the forest. Because you can't get away from it. But anyway, my point is this. What I'm finding out is that if you're on Safari or an Android, the Shopify platform, I don't think is always your friend. People have been trying to put their email address in. I know Joan was having a hard time. And so if you're having a hard time, please email me your email address and let me know that that you're unable to get that pattern. So how it works is there's a link that I posted yesterday. If somebody wants to grab that and put it into this feed, they can. That would be awesome. You click on it, you put your email address in, and then it knows if you're already on the email list, and then it takes you straight to the pattern. If you're not already on the email list, it gives you an activate code for your 15% off, and then download your pattern. If you don't use your 15% off coupon in that moment, you go into what's called the welcome series, and then you start getting all these emails with all the discounts. Does that work? Do you understand that? So I'm on Safari. I'm on Safari with an iPod. Have you tried it, Vicky? Or did we already have this conversation? Because I've had so many, I can't remember anymore. Yes, you can watch this later. Yes, you can watch that later, yes. If we're watching you, then we're part of the community. You're part of the Jewel Loom community. You're not part of the texting community. So if you want to be a part of the texting community where I randomly text the group about whatever, like today, I think I texted about, like, hey, we woke up. Pretty big to do. We woke up. That means there's still more work to do.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
more work to do. To things like, was it yesterday? I might have talked about the pattern. And I don't do it every day. I think one day I might have talked about how the Weaving Goddess was still on sale. So it's kind of a more personal relationship between, I guess myself and the community. I don't know how to say it, but like I'll just give like little insights, more insights than maybe on the group. I'm not getting the discount. I don't have a cell phone. But are you already, if you're already subscribed to the Jewel Loom newsletter, then that discount would have already come. But now you should be in what's called a welcome flow. So we'll figure that out. You can always email hello at, excuse me, email hello at, let's see, is that a banner? There's 8 of them. Oh my God, I just heard your dog breathe. Hello at
He's a very heavy breather.
jewelloom.com. Okay, so let me show that. Okay, so email hello. It is hello, right?
Yeah.
God, I seriously need something else cleaned out. We will talk about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you're watching this, you're part of the Jewel Loom community on Facebook. But if you're not receiving text messages from me, then you're not a part of the texting Jewel Loom community, right? Which was this. Okay, so back to my points, because I got points. One of the things I'd also saw a lot, and that I had posted and then I read, was in regards to how you finish your piece. And I had posted not long ago about, don't put what is the saying? Don't put the cart before the horse, right? I think that's what it is. And so when you're working on a project, you should consider how you're going to finish it before you start it. It will help you immensely to know that you are going to use a slider, right? Because then you'll know what size slider you need. It'll tell you how many seed beads you want to make your project. So if you have a 13 millimeter wide slider, a 20 millimeter, and what's the size up from there? Like 28 millimeter maybe? It gets bigger. I don't know it off the top of my head. Versus, like using a ribbon clasp. Whoopsie. And again, the thickness of your project should be the thickness of, or the width of your clasp. So it is really important to think about that. Here's a smaller one. This is a 13 millimeter with a fuzz on it. So, I could tell, like with this project, I had to go, what is that, 6 8/0s across for a 13 millimeter slider. This is like the easy peasy way all day long. I love warping with the hemp or the leather or the faux cord, any type of cording, and then calling it a day with a button, and then the opposite end. This is like easy peasy all day long. You can use the 12 millimeter pearls, pyramids. This one too I love. So I used one of the value pack buttons. Again, just making the loop. This is hemp, using, all the gorgeous gemstones.
And that's really the easiest way when it comes to your thicker cords, because you don't have the option of weaving those back in. You can't necessarily add a slide clasp to those because you've got to tie those off in the knot.
Yeah.
So the button and the loop is, I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, and it's the best way
Yeah.
for big cords.
Yeah. And I really do think that, that was always my intention with the loom, is to come up with something that was super easy for people to learn from and then to advance from. And in my humble opinion, when I first started to bead 20 some years ago, all we did at Aline's was sew on. This is one of my original pieces from like 25 years ago at least. I mean, we were even using fishing line
Yeah.
to do our warps and our wefts, but we were just sewing clasps on. And this is actually in the book. It is much more tedious. But it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous way to end your pieces. Absolutely. I don't like to complicate things.
Exactly.
I'm not a complicator. I want you to see the easiest path to success. So I'm not going to be the person to complicate the process. I invented the loom. I'd like to think I know how to use it. So this process is in the book. And I'll tell you what, the step outs are like phenomenal. Does anybody have the book? Can you start small to fit the 13 millimeter slider and increase to much wider and decrease it again? Whoa. That's some real sexy talk right there, Vicki. Can you start small? So you're going to have some extra warps on your sides when you do that. So then you would have to like weave those extra warps back through the pattern. I would definitely try it. I've not done that. But I get where you're going. I think there's an easier way. So in the book on, let's see.
Page 20.
20?
Yep.
Yeah. So on the book, I mean, there's just amazing step outs on how to sew that clasp on. So I enjoy doing that, but here's kind of a two-parter to this with the sewing. These guys, they're not that expensive, the button clasps. They're, you can find them. I used to have them. I might add them again if I find interest. But they're not a real metal, right? So they, I mean, this bracelet, this is the one I made the night my grandma passed. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
So what is it? It's like 25. I mean, this is 21. Well, 1997. So, I mean, oh yeah, it's old. It's probably 23 years old at least. And the button has held up, but it's not shiny and pretty. So one of the reasons I don't always show sewing on the clasp is like, this is real silver. It needs to be polished. This flippin' little thing cost me a mint. I mean, I want to say it was close to $30 just for that clasp.
Yeah.
So they're not cheap. I mean, it makes it look like amazing, right? It really does. It's super beautiful. I totally dig it. I need to clean it. But again, I'm trying to just like easy peasy pumpkin squeezy, direct path to success.
Yeah. Well, and I say it all the time. In fact, I said it today on my Michael's virtual class. Beautiful jewelry does not have to be tedious. Does not have to be super hard. It does not have to be a representation of every skill that you have ever learned in your entire life. And if you go at jewelry making that way, that it's to represent every skill that you've ever made, then you are going to burn yourself out. You're setting yourself up for failure. You know,
Yeah.
Getting from point A to point B, like you said.
easy peasy. That's the most freeing way to
Yeah.
make beautiful pieces of jewelry. So, you know, yeah, there are other options, but it doesn't mean that you have to. You don't have to take those. You can do it any way that you want to do it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Want to do it. And
Yeah.
that's the great thing about the loom is that you have so many different options.
Yeah. You really do. I mean, this is a project from the book that, you know, I use Sorry Ribbon for, whoopsie, I'm really off the camera today. I use Sorry Ribbon for the warps, and then weaved in the 2 holes, and then I use like a little spacer bead and then some wire wrapping and a button. You know, there's just so many cool. Oh gosh, why is this tight right now? Did my wrist gain weight?
No way.
That's so funny. I think it's just awkward trying to do it on camera. Yeah, I just you know, we can go radical. You know, we can use a whole entire couple of gross of, I mean, these are Czech, but they could be Swarovski, right? To, you know, simple 2 holes to incredibly simple, just breaking out the seed beads. You know, that's why I'm excited for Christian to come on and help translate the pattern so that we can see what using seed beads with the goddess pattern looks like, what the 2 holes, because my vision is I want to do black 2 holes, and then I just want to do the jewel blue down the middle, and I might do something in the heart center. Oh, because you know why? So the spacing for a 6mm will hold 4 3mm beads, which I'm sure I have no 3mm beads, but I will find some. But that would be really super cool. So I'm really stoked for her to come on and and explain, you know, because I'll be the first to admit, like I don't typically do patterns because I'm like go big or go home.
Yeah.
But I'm totally like vibing on everybody's patterns that they are doing. And then the funny thing is, like, I say that, and then there are a couple patterns in the book. So, you know, whatever. Whatever. What else? I don't. Oh, you know, this project is in the group, and it's under files. So do you remember when I did this? Whoa. When I did this, I know. When I did this on JTV, this was the, where are we going? The, oh gosh, what is it under? The seascape. So it's like a little pendant, and I sewed the flap over, and so then you would just string like, sorry, ribbon or something thin through the hole, and then that could be your clasp.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
I love that one.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. But Christian is taping. She's taping the how to do this. So that's one little video I don't think we had. And what's the technique that you do? Because I know people that darn stretchy thing. What's the proper term? It's not coming to me right now.
The stretchy thing with the square knots.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because you're the naughty girl.
I am.
Um,
I am.
You are. We each have our role. So I sewed this on for the choker too. So I mean, this is really pretty. And this is only a 2 hole. So. All right. Well, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to like get emotional and pissy. How do you get the edges? I have a question. How did you get the edges of your sari ribbon so clean? Which, Christy, tell me which project I had held up when that.
I think it was the bracelet, maybe.
I've often wondered that too, because my sari ribbons are like, the edges are a hot mess.
You mean when you do the ribbon clasp? No, that's velvet. What?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
You mean just like on this?
Yeah.
Yours are so clean and nice, and like mine look like torn fabric on the edges. Did you do
Like-
something to those?
I didn't sew with them. I
But
only
I mean,
went.
you didn't do anything like trim off the little fuzzies or anything like that. They were already ready.
I got you. I got you. So yes, okay. This particular sari ribbon came from a different vendor than I believe what's coming in from India can absolutely be much more organic and frayed.
Yeah.
And I love it. I have a lot of that. I love that. But I will clean it up before I warp with it.
Yeah, okay.
Because there are always funkies and strings and
Yeah.
it looks, yeah, I will clean it up. These are finished on the sides. It's totally different ribbon, but
Yeah.
they're super expensive when they're like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think at Bead and Button, when Bead and Button was still happening, Lisa says your mic connection's really bad.
I don't have a mic on.
So just I don't know if it's happening for anybody else. How did you clean it up? I literally took the piece. Oh, I wish I had a piece. Hold on. I literally just took the piece, Chrissy, and if it was frayed, I just took scissors and real carefully just nipped off all those excess threads. That's it. Have they stitched the edges? On this particular ribbon, they did. But this was really expensive. This was like $1 for every piece, where the sari ribbon that's like all funky and needs to be cleaned up, you can get like a bazillion yards for $10
Yeah.
or 20 retail. So, but Chrissy, yeah, I just trimmed it. I literally just took it and cleaned it up and trimmed it. And, sometimes it's knotted together. So like if you have like a whole spool of sari ribbon, it will at some point have like a knot because it's been tied together. It's so funny when your dog breathes.
Sorry.
No, it's just so funny.
Kind of has to do that.
And he just like comes in like a wrecking ball, like, like is a sex lady back? Yes. Yeah, Mary, you're right. These ribbons they're really beautiful. They've serged, you're right. That's the term. They've serged them. They've really like finished the sides so they don't fray, but this is much more expensive. Let me get this banner out of the way. For this thought leaves my mind. The large weaving goddess is still marked down, by the way, in case I haven't said that 500 times. Can you use a fabric glue? Yeah, I would just make sure it dries clear and soft. I mean, you could just like very carefully if you wanted to. I've never done that. I'm trying to think of a piece where I've hold that thought. What do I got going on here? I mean, I've used, let's see. So this we just did in our whoopsie. So yeah, see, look at how it's all, but that's kind of the organic boho vibe. Like, people like that. But if you don't like it, then just trim, just kind of trim it up. But I mean, you're going to have this fine kind of frail look.
Yeah.
And it comes with blonde hair, apparently. So gross. Oh, here's some that I did a whole bracelet on. So you could see like where the knots are. I keep going out of screen. Yeah. I bought my large goddess. Yes. Yeah, they're also like, well, they're always special, but it's just to know that each one of them is made in the moment that order comes, because nobody puts the goddess in the corner, right? Like, what is the saying? Nobody puts baby in the closet or whatever.
Baby in the corner.
Baby in the corner? I don't know. Get out.
Closet.
In the closet. Nobody puts baby in the closet. But yeah, here's another one with a sari ribbon. So you can see it's just kind of funky and loose, and there's not really like a, so fun. I must have missed the last class. Sherry, what class were you thinking that you missed? In the closet. I just got the baby loom. Now I have them all. Now your family is complete. Yay. Well, until the next one. Now we have sex lady and baby in the closet. Oh my God, we're going to jail. Yeah, that was really weird. I got to make sure that person's like not in the group. I don't know how they would sneak in, but you never know. How do we sign up for StreamYard again? So when you see the announcement, there's a line where it says to give them permission, like it's in one of the colored click things. It says give StreamYard permission or let StreamYard show your name or something like that. You click on it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, because we could see that you're a Facebook user. Who is that, by the way? Do you know?
No, because...
Oh my God, why'd you get so loud?
Sorry.
What the bejeeps? You scared me. I just got the baby loom. Somebody's in the closet, in the closer. I must have missed. I bought my large goddess. Vicky is watching. Okay, I think we got all these questions stitched in the hem. So yeah, I think the other day I tried to update, and God, I hate rules. I hate them. Like, I'm not a rule girl, right?
Yeah.
But there's always been some basic like no-brainers that sometimes you have to like sadly list, like be nice. Wow, we have to like freaking publish that, but it's true. So it was stuff, just general stuff, like from the beginning. We've had like, we don't do the whole political thing. We're not bullies. We don't, no ads. We don't, like they were just really general. A couple of the things that I had added were in regards to, for instance, and I think I've talked about this before, like watch parties. So it's hard enough to keep up with Facebook's flippin' changes, and they're actually like screwing in your groups now. So they will push your stuff down. And we see it all the time here, like where people are like, well, where's the live? It's like, what do you mean, where's the live? We just literally did it. But so Facebook will get into your groups and do things. And so if you add the crazy of the watch parties to that from other companies, then it just really messes everything up with the flow. And so I've just asked that you don't do a watch party in here. Are there exceptions? Obviously, if Sarah has something going on and Joan knows that it's right to share into the group, she does. But I don't. This group is really focused on making sure that you're getting what you need to use your products that you have invested in, and that would be the Jewel Loom brand of products, and then the things that I also sell, like beads, which is another. another thing I'd like to talk about. I don't carry all the beads. I get it. I know. I don't. Right? I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I'm trying to like focus more on kit components and things like that. But I would like to carry all the 2-holes. I'd like to be the 2-hole hoe. It rhymes. I'm going to own it. And I would like to maintain the status of the 2-hole hoe. Which means it would be nice, if you considered that and you didn't put somebody else's cell in the group. I mean, again, it just kind of like bogs the system down, and then there's that kind of like love-hate relationship with Amazon where they carry my book and they carry my loom. But if you talk about shopping on Amazon, then, the smaller businesses, blah, blah, blah. So I would just say like, think of it like, if this was your group, what would you want? And, ask yourself that question maybe before you post something. I don't carry seed beads currently. So obviously if Jesse James maybe has something going on, or Jill Wiseman, those are friends, it's kind of a hard one, but I would just say, ask yourself, like, is that what I would want in my group? And I would just say, don't do the watch parties unless it's Sarah, because really it so screws up the flow in the group, and then you can't find what you need. And just be nice. There's no room for snarkiness. There's just not. If you don't have good intention, and I don't care whether or not you like that word, it has nothing to do with my confidence, because let me tell you right now, there ain't nobody that's got more. Nobody that's been, I've been very brave over the last 2 years. I've been through a lot of crap. And I seriously don't need anybody questioning me and my intentions and my product and what I do with it. So, if you don't like it here,
Don't let the door hit you.
thank you. Because I love you guys, and I really feel like I'm doing everything I know to do to service you and to help you. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot. And that's, why I asked Sarah to help me. It's why when Christian can peek in, she peeks in, and all of you have just been so amazing. You help each other, and I'm so freaking grateful. I really, really am. And I try really, really hard to figure out how I can give you what you need and run a business. And that is it. Before I break down.
Well, okay. Well, you then let me pick up where you leave off, because I've had some crappy people come across my table, if you will, over the past 2 weeks as well. And I just want to say to everybody out there that just realize that Jules and I and anybody else who is in this business, putting ourselves out there, that we at the end of the day are real human beings with real feelings. And just because we put ourselves out there doesn't mean that we are immune to hurtful things. And that's true. I always try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and remind myself that I don't know what that person has going on in their lives. But the truth is that even if they are having the worst day of their life, it doesn't make the behavior acceptable. It doesn't make it okay to be hurtful to someone else, whether it's me or Jules or anybody in the group. And we're going to fiercely defend each other
And you guys.
Yeah.
And that's just part of
who we are. But at the end of the day, things get said that, I think people sometimes find it very easy to hide behind a computer screen and hide behind a keyboard. And,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, that's part of the job, and we take that on. But it doesn't hurt any less when someone is less than kind.
Yes.
So
Yeah. I mean, you guys, it's weaving, right? It's jewelry making. And we have all been through a lot of crap. This has been the hardest season of
yeah,
our lives, of our lives. And there is so much going on in the world that this should be the fun, right?
yes,
This should be the fun. This is, you know, be kind, be respectful, and all I've ever wanted to do is take my God-given gifts and serve. And that's really every morning, you know, when I'm grateful to wake up again and I say thank you. And what are we going to do today, God? How are we going to do this? You know, what's going on? And it's challenging, and we each have our own stuff and so much going on. And my God, you know, it's like we're going on a year of a life that none of us have ever seen. And every state is different. And, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm hopeful and I'm full of love and joy, and I won't let anybody take that or anything. And this is what I do, and this is how I do it. I don't know what else to say. I really don't.
you don't need to say anything
Yeah.
else. That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
but you know,
It's like I
really,
said,
yeah,
everybody, you can be the juiciest peach on the tree, and there will be somebody out there who doesn't like juices, and that's okay. It's okay.
yeah, yeah, you're right.
And I always kind of look at it. I know this is so cliche. It's pretty cliche, like the peach thing, but it's so true. But you know what you think of me, not necessarily you, but you as in general, what you think of me is none of my business.
We have talked about that. You are absolutely right. You are abso-freaking-lutely right. It is not. And I saw this quote today, and it's really good. And it says, better to be hated for what you are than loved for what you are not. And for me, I have never been something that I'm not, right? Like what you see is what you get. And it may
Yep.
not it may not be your cup of tea. I may not be in your, you know, your wheelhouse. I may not be your jam. But I will never blow smoke up your ass. I have had enough blown up mine
Yep. Amen.
for all of us.
Yes.
And so, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But my intentions are pure. I know that in my heart of hearts. And what I have to offer is it's right. It's all here for you. I wear it on my sleeve. I've never hidden anything. It's all right here. And so I hope that I am serving you the best way that I can. And if this community is not your jam, then it's okay. It's okay. So, and you are right. We are here to lift each other up, not tear each other down. And it's okay. And it's okay to be brave and to stand up for yourself and ask questions. And when people come back and try to belittle you for that, I'm not one to back down. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. You know, I'm a daughter of up here. Crown on. Crown on. Confidence level pretty freaking high because it has to be there. And I'm not going to like lay down. So I would rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. I need a t-shirt. I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everyone's cup. Oh, you so need to text me that. Are you in the group? In the texting group? Yeah, send that to me. That's good. I have a picture I have to post today, and I think I might put that on there too. I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Frick, that's awesome. Aw, I love you guys. You really help me with the daily. It's too much right now. Like I'm a huge cheerleader of positivity, and I'm not going to succumb to all the world craziness. But listen, I'm also aware it's hard. I pretty much cried all night last night. I'm just going to be honest. I pretty much freaking cried all night last night. I'm exhausted. But so with that said, where's the martinis? I feel like I need to go buy a bottle of wine before Christian comes on. I like, Christian, just take it over. Just tell him what to do with the pattern. So, I appreciate you all being here so very much. I could say that like 5 million times. Christian and I are going to be back in a couple of hours, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. And she is going to walk through the pattern that she designed. She actually designed this possibly last year or the year before. And then we just never even really got a chance to like show it. So I'm really, really excited about it because I have been wanting, something. I think we talked about a tattoo, but I'm not brave enough yet. So a bracelet will have to do for now. And again, I want to do mine. I want to do mine with the black and this blue.
Yeah.
Two hole, because I want to warp with the cording, hemp or something. And yeah, I want to know how to, because she said you could use the tilas, but the tilas are a little tinier than the 6mm checks.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you better come on and like, yeah, teach me and everybody else how to read this pattern, because I don't want to pretend like I know that. And then, hey, Sarah, we should talk about, I'm going to have to get up. I think I have, let me do this. Hold on.
Really quick.
What shall we talk about?
Jeez. I think I'd be organized. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that made sense, but
I liked it.
okay. So starting this Friday, I'm super stoked. So they're finally in. Woohoo! So the gorgeous blue 12mm pyramids, they finally came in from the check, and Sarah's going to be demonstrating this every Friday. And this little baby blue guy, though, this was like an old color, which I thought was really interesting, because I'm like, excuse me, that's like a jewel blue color. What do you mean it's old and you don't have it anymore? And so we've got the turquoise. I think this is pretty similar to the one. It's so beautiful. And then there's like a purple. Oh, there you go. You got them.
Yeah.
Sarah has them. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and they're going to look beautiful.
Gorgeous, yeah. So I'm going to get these up on I'm going to go to the post office. I don't know that my shipment came in. Sarah got hers before I got mine, which is awesome. But if I don't have mine, then you're going to take a picture for me so that I can get them up onto the website. Awesome.
Yes. And just curious, did you do that one with hemp or did you do it with leather?
Well, I did this one with some coated, I think that was leather, but I would do it with, you could do it with anything. I have the leather in the shop. So if people want, they can buy the leather, the natural color leather. I could probably get an image of the hemp because I'm working with Hemtique. I wonder if I could get that dialed in by Friday. I'm going to bust my butt and try to get that dialed in. So the hemp just flows different, Sarah. Like this is hemp, right? So it's very limpy.
Yeah.
The leather is a little more substantial, the cording, but I'm digging the hemp. Our March.
I'm so excited about the new Kentucky collab that you've got going on because that's good stuff.
Yes, and the March people are like so flippin' spoiled because they have the most. You want to see it? Hold on, don't go anywhere. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? That would probably look. Hold on. I can't hear you.
That would look awesome with this.
So let's do that. Oh my God, let's do that. Let's do the.
I don't have that. How fast can you give me that?
I don't know. Can you pretend? Yeah. Oh my God, let's do that.
That's gorgeous.
So I'll put this on the website with everything else. And I'll put it together as like a little kit. That way you know everything you'll get.
So pretty.
Yeah. And I'll do the extra beads for the bigger wrists. I'll add some more beads into the kit. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty.
Well, I mean, you could do a faux or a different brand for your demo. I mean, I'm sure Michaels has. But I'll be selling Hemtique and only Hemtique because they're the best. But I feel like Hemtique does do business with Michaels. Anyway, I don't know if your Michaels is close by. You're probably like, Jules, that's 100 miles from here.
It is.
Is it?
It's miles from here.
No, it's not 100. Are you serious?
It's really far. Yeah, it's like 30 miles from
What city?
Knoxville.
But Knoxville's like 100 miles long, right? No, it's so weird.
It's on the very edge of the county. It's like way out west.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that'll look stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get some. I have to think about what, like maybe painting one of the wood buttons in the value pack, the rectangular ones, like a black. That might be nice.
Does that?
Oh, jeez.
Purple. Sorry.
Oh my God. What is that? Why does it do that?
I don't know.
Look at Jay. Jay's like, let's do that.
Does the purple, that purple color from Hemtique, does it have a name? Like what color exactly is it?
It does have a name. It's called dark purple. It's dark purple, people. Yeah. It's 20 pounds. I know. No, I know. Because it's like, oh, it should have like something, exotic. But no, it's dark purple.
Or something,
Yeah. But this is what we're going to use to warp our March project, which everybody should start receiving their kit, I hope soon. They went out on Monday. I'm sure the West Coast people will probably start getting them. We need to get Lassie. Jody, yeah. Hemtique, they're just so delicious. I love them.
10 pound, is that what you said?
No, 20 pound.
20 pounds.
Purple people eater. That's awesome, Vicky. I like that. Yeah, so good stuff. So join Sarah on Friday come back here at 4:30. So that's in 2.5 hours from now. I need to go shove some food in my face. And what else? And then Friday. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a good project. It's going to be really beautiful. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be so. March's project is super gorgeous. April is phenomenal. We'll be opening up April and May, or April. When do you think you'll have that done? What's your goal on getting a picture to
My
me?
goal is getting the pictures ready probably by midweek next week.
Okay.
This week has been just absolutely insane. I'm going nonstop until Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
So as soon as all of that is done, I'm going to make the pieces, take the pictures, and we can open up the group and get the little chunks of video started.
Well, and right now, and unless somebody leaves, there's only 16 spots open for April and May.
That's exciting.
And then it'll be bigger for June, hopefully. So so we'll get that up, and then are the blue peacocks in the shop yet? The blue peacocks, like these guys that I just showed, Holly? Just let me know, yay or nay. Is that what you mean? No, peacock. That's not a peacock. Are you talking about the little babies? The little, I'm trying to catch up. I'm waiting for her to say, let me know if you hear, what is she? Yes, these. Right. So these are pyramids. I'm going to go to the post office. If my shipment is there, then I can get them up. But if they're not, then Sarah's going to take a picture of hers, and then they will be up. I feel like there was a waiting list created for those.
I think there was.
I know. I thought there was a waiting list. Yeah, pyramids. Right. Yeah, probably just give us 24 hours, Holly, because one way or the other they got to get up, either because I got them or because Sarah's going to give me the picture. But they're on the way. I had like a bazillion of them from the Czech shipped over. And they're loose, which is good, because then I can put together, I could put a couple more in there for a bigger wrist. I think that's it. I'm starving. I love you. And I will see you. Thank you. Let's talk soon.
Yes.
And join the text here. I'm going to put a couple more things up here for you if you didn't get them. So here's the phone number to text if you want to join the texting Jewel Loom community. Juliana, love bashing, love deliciousness community. It's a great way, especially if you're in the subscription boxes, so that Sarah and I can text you when videos have uploaded. And so I would highly, highly, highly recommend, if you're in the March group, to please, I think what I said was text March 2021. Is that what I said to do? So that I know to put you into the March community. See, I'm thinking ahead because there's going to be a March 2022. Positive thinking. And so that's that. All right. And then send your questions or whatever. If you can't get the pattern to download, email me at hello@jewelloom. And yeah, and then make sure you're subscribed to both my YouTube channel and Sarah's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because those are two platforms that I feel very confident where, like, God forbid, I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. And it's where Sarah and I could eventually house things. So make sure you're signed up to each one of ours. Mine is Jewel Loom. And what is yours, honey? What is the name of your channel? You don't know the name of your channel?
Well, no, it doesn't have an official. It's a bunch of numbers. You know, they never gave me They never gave me like an official address, so it's just still a bunch of numbers. But if you,
You-
go over and you type in my name,
Okay.
it'll come up.
Okay. Go to YouTube Creator. You can change that. I can help you.
Let's do that.
Yeah. It should be, yeah. It's easy peasy. All right. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I know Sarah
Yes.
feels the same way. I'll see you in 2.5 hours, a little less than that now. And Christian will be in the group to go over the goddess pattern and what looms and just dissecting the different beads and what have you. It'll be a StreamYard again, so make sure that you give permission.
Yeah.
Again, because it's going to be a whole new event. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thank you.